A post on Seattle Mayor Katie Wilson's X account is sparking heated discussion and debate. The social media post is about a weekend anti-ICE rally in Seattle, and it included a photo that shows the mayor posing with two people at a rally and a sign with the word Nazis on it. KOMO's Michelle Esteban is live with the story and the mayor's reaction. Michelle?
Well, Mary, I did just hear late this afternoon from the mayor's office. I'll let you see that statement in just a minute. But in short, she's not addressing it. Her staff says she's got other priorities to tackle.
I would not, I repeat, I would not have put that photo up for anybody to see.
This is the photo posted to Seattle Mayor Katie Wilson's official X account at an anti-ICE rally at Cal Anderson Park Sunday. The image shows the mayor posing with two individuals, one of whom is holding a sign with a small sticker in the corner that reads, "Nazis own flammable cars." KOMO political analyst Ron Dotzauer calls it a political mistake.
It doesn't matter what your politics are. If you're on the left, if you're on the right, if you're a moderate, whoever you are, being associated with a photo that has the word Nazi in it, no matter what your intent is a bad idea.
And I know
the mayor's office told me in an email, our city is facing an affordability crisis. Thousands of homeless people are living outside, and our civil rights are under attack. That's what the mayor is spending her time on, not commenting on a blurry sticker on the edge of a social media post. Political and public affairs consultant Sandeep Kaushik says he wouldn't make too much of a big deal out of it.
I doubt that the mayor even noticed what was on the sign at the time, or certainly would not think that she would be, trying to endorse a sentiment advocating for violence or property destruction or what have you.
He added it would be helpful if Wilson, who identifies as a democratic socialist and has maintained her activist roots, would clarify that.
In my opinion, she needs to be more mindful and probably not post pictures like that, because it is such an inflammatory word.
Should the mayor address this photograph? And if so, how?
Well, I don't think she needs to proactively do anything. If obviously, the media asks about it, I would hope that they would say, look, of course, the mayor doesn't support any kind of calls for violence on the basis of our political differences in the city of Seattle.
In that same post, the mayor wrote that she was there to grieve Renee Good and others who have lost their lives at the hands of ICE agents. At last check, that post remains on her X account. Reporting live, Michelle Esteban, KOMO News.